My husband thought I was wallpaper at his business dinner, silent, smiling, decorative. He didn't know I'd spent 18 months secretly becoming fluent in Mandarin. And I understood every poisonous word. For 10 years, I believed in my marriage. Leo was a rising star at a Shanghai-based investment firm's New York office. I was Clara, a graphic designer who'd slowly let her own light dim to complement his glare. Our life in a sleek Brooklyn apartment was all polished surfaces and quiet dinners where he scrolled through emails. The drift was imperceptible, a tide pulling him toward prestige and me toward the background. I told myself it was the natural order of ambitious couples. Then one insomniac night, I rediscovered Mandarin. I'd adored it in university, a love abandoned for Leo's more practical dreams. I downloaded an app on a whim. It was like breathing again. It became my secret rebellion. 2 hours each evening, hidden behind headphones while Leo worked. I devoured podcasts, found a tutor in Taipei, and lost myself in wuxia dramas. The language was a key, and I was unlocking a version of myself I'd forgotten. Leo came home one Tuesday, electric with news. Massive deal, he announced. A founder from Shenzhen, Lin Wei, is flying in. He's traditional, wants to see a stable home life. Dinner at Celadon Friday. You'll come. Of course, I said, wiping my hands on a dish towel. Wear the emerald sheath. Conservative. Look engaged, but the business talk will be in Mandarin. Just smile and follow my lead. My pulse hammered. You're fluent. Had to be, he said, a smirk playing on his lips. It's what sealed this. Don't worry, you won't be bored for long. He never asked what I might know. In his story, I was set dressing. Friday arrived. The restaurant was a temple of minimalist luxury. Mr. Lin was a compact man with intelligent eyes. Pleasantries in English soon melted into rapid Mandarin. I assumed my role, the serene, ignorant wife, sipping. Yasmin etea. Leo was slick, his Mandarin fluent, but overly formal. He inflated his role in recent mergers, took credit for his team's grind. Mr. Lin listened, his expression inscrutable. Then Mr. Lin gestured to me, asking in Mandarin about my profession. Leo waved a dismissive hand. Clara dabbles in design. A small freelance thing. It fills her days. Her real focus is our home. The word dabbles felt like a needle to my heart. My career, my client presentations, my late nights, reduced to a pastime. Mr. Lin nodded, but his gaze lingered on me a second too long. The conversation flowed. During a lull, Mr. Lin remarked on the sacrifice required of a partner in such a high-pressure field. Leo laughed, a sound that chilled my blood. Honestly, Clara lives in a simpler world. It's better this way. I manage all the major assets and decisions. She's not burdened by complexity. He took a sip of wine. I've been restructuring some holdings, moving capital to Singapore. She doesn't know the details. Why trouble her? It gives me freedom to act when opportunities arise, without lengthy discussions. The air left my lungs.
Singapore.
Hidden assets. Mr. Lin inquired about stress management. Leo's tone turned conspiratorial. There's a woman in our legal department, Elena. We've been seeing each other for months. Clara is clueless. Elena understands the grind. We're alike, driven. It's a relief after a day of managing billion-dollar deals to come home to someone whose biggest concern is whether we're out of almond milk. The world telescoped. The soft clink of porcelain, the low hum of the restaurant, it all muffled into a roar. An affair. Hidden money. My entire existence a manageable inconvenience. I kept smiling. My face was a mask of polite vacancy. Mr. Lin's eyes met mine briefly. I saw a flicker of pity before he steered the talk back to market forecasts. The car ride home was silent. Leo was triumphant. Nailed it, he sighed. He's on board. At home, he retreated to his study. I walked to my closet, pulled out an old shoebox from the back, and dialed my former law school roommate, Naomi. I need a shark, I whispered, my voice steady for the first time all night. The next 6 weeks were a covert operation. While Leo bragged about the impending deal, I became a ghost in our home, documenting everything. I found the Singapore account statements, the wire transfers bleeding our joint funds dry. I found the apartment lease in Midtown in his and Elena's names. I photographed, scanned, and encrypted. Naomi built a fortress of a case. We wouldn't just file for divorce. We'd file a report for financial fraud with his firm's compliance board. On a bright Tuesday morning, 2 packets were delivered simultaneously: divorce papers to Leo's office and our evidence to his company's ethics committee. I sat in Naomi's high-rise, my phone dead on the table. By noon, he was on administrative leave. His world, the one he thought I was too simple to comprehend, was crumbling. I returned to the apartment with Naomi and an officer. Leo was shattered, his confidence evaporated. "Clara, talk to me. This is a misunderstanding." "There's no misunderstanding, Leo," I said, my voice quiet and final. "I understood every word you said to Mr. Lin. All of them." The color drained from his face. You don't speak."
Ida.
Fluently. I walked past him to collect my portfolios, my passport, my self-respect. "You told him I lived in a simple world. You were wrong. I was just waiting in it until I knew enough to burn yours down." I left him standing there, surrounded by the beautiful, empty life we'd built. The decorative wife was gone. In her place was a woman with a new language and a future written entirely for herself.